Hey everybody, how's it going? IntoWeapons back again with you. Got a really cool new pen to share with you today. It's coming from Zebra. It's new to the market. It's the F-xMD, and it's an all-steel pen that they offer for the food industry. And as you can see, it's very nice. It's got a good look to it. Again, all metal. It's got a metal clicker, metal clip, and then a metal tip as well. And I'm sure some of the internals, and we'll break it down here shortly to see in the inside, I'm sure that has some metal in it as well. But very similar to what I had done previously a couple of years ago, and I did a do-it-yourself video on how to combine the Zebra F701 and the F402, which is a pen and a pencil, into one pen, making it an all-steel tactical pen. And the reason I did that is because it was under $20, and it was a good pen for under $20. I went a little bit further for that $20 and put in a Fisher Space Pen refill, so I had a little bit better of a writing experience. But what I was intending for this pen to be is something where I would be able to go through customs or some other types of security clearances, maybe at airports, and not have any issues with them trying to confiscate or say that it is a weapon or a tactical tool. And for under $20 to have something like that that's not branded as being tactical is very important, because if the security doesn't know that that is a branded or tactical type pen, they will confiscate it because it is considered a weapon. I've read some stories on that, and that was my initial desire in this particular pen, was in order to minimize that chance of happening, being that it's not a branded tactical pen. It's actually just a couple pens put together into an all-steel pen. And it's from Zebra as well, and they're not known for any type of tactical products. And this one is no different as well. Like I said, it's for the food industry. It's the F-xMD, very good looking pen. It's got the stamp there. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to make that out on the video, but it's got a nice engraving there on the clip that says the FXMD Zebra. We'll take it apart here shortly to show you, but I paid $15 for this. It's not available on the market in a whole lot of places at this current time, but I'll link down in the description of the video there so you guys can jump down there and check out where I bought it from. But again, $15 shipped to my house, very quick shipping, and it's a very good option for under $20 do-it-yourself, or just, I guess at this point, tactical pen that's not branded as such. And you're able to slash, you're able to stab, have that in your pocket and use it in a position or a time that you may not have any other alternatives. It's definitely, that gives you that option, and then it's a writing instrument that you can use on a daily basis. So I'm actually really pleased with it compared to, again, my pen that I made, the F402 and F701 combination with the tactical space pen Fisher refill. It's almost identical. I mean, you really can't tell much difference. They have the knurled, what they call the stippling or whatever they want to say up here in the front, so you can get gripping a little bit better on it. The clip is robust. It's a little bit better than the one I used. I think it came off the pencil, if I'm not mistaken, when I converted mine, but it's a little bit more robust. It's got a little bit more tension than what mine previously had, so that's kind of nice. But overall, it looks really nice. I did notice they have a hole in the top here, and I'm not really sure if that's intended to be there, but it does go down into the body of the clicker itself. So I was thinking perhaps maybe you could put some illumination type of tritium in there. That would be really cool mod to have, to be able to get some just customization out of it. Mine didn't have that before, but I thought that was an opportunity that could be there. Again, I'm not really sure why it's there, other than that option of being able to put some sort of illuminating effect in there. It really is just opening for dust and debris, water, those kinds of things to be able to go right through it. So I'm not a huge fan of that. That might be something that you could switch out if you wanted. I'm sure the clicker part of it shouldn't be too difficult. And we'll be able to see that a little bit closer as we get broken down into the pen itself. So we'll go ahead and do that here real quickly, but I want to show you the video, and then I'll show you the Zebra website as well, because it is listed on their website. I think what I had to do is it came from the Canadian website. As far as the information is really the only information I could find about it, and then I had to order it from the United Kingdom. Again, very quick shipping though, and it didn't have any problems with the seller, and it looks like it's been selling fairly popular on the market that I have listed below. So go ahead and check that out if you like, guys. But overall, really good pen. It's intended for the food industry, so they can send it through x-ray machines with food perhaps that maybe it got stuck in, and they'll be able to tell that it's in there and pull it out, more of a quality check type of thing. There's no chances of this pen floating through into someone's food. And it's even got some additional things like the knurled gripping here in the front, which allows it to have easier grip with protected gloves and things of that nature. 0.7 millimeter writing point size, which I'm sure you can swap out again to a Fisher or something else if you wanted. It does accept the Zebra F refills, which is very common and easy to find on the market. But other than that, black color out of the box, barrel color is silver obviously, and the barrel type is steel. So very cool pen. We're going to break it down here for you guys and show you a closer up on the insides. So we have the Zebra FXMD broken down here into the internals, and we also have the Zebra F701 F402 Space Mod conversion pen that I have here broken down as well, so we can kind of compare the two. And right off the bat, the barrel almost looks identical. You can see towards the tip there, it is a very good solid steel body that it has. It's about the same thickness there, I'd say, in diameter. Perhaps the FXMD is just a little bit thicker, and looks like it has a little bit better of a finish on it as well. Towards the other end, the only difference that I saw was the actual internal of the clicker, which is not able to really be removed, but the FXMD has more of a solid type design, which again, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see that because every time I point it upwards, she falls down in the inside, but the F701 has more of a hollow type design for the body there that I have. So those are the differences in the body. Otherwise very, very similar, almost identical. The clicker itself, as you can see on the one that I built, is very similar to the FXMD as well. Perhaps just a hair bigger on the brass part here and just a little bit different of a finish, but otherwise very similar. Looks like the threads perhaps are a little bit more robust than what it was off the clicker that I had that I used. And again, the clip is a little bit better as well, just a little bit thicker and a better design. But otherwise, again, very similar in design and look. Obviously, the ink cartridge for them are going to be different. I use the Fisher Space Pen refill in mine just for that better writing experience, so that's the only difference. Otherwise, I'm sure that's very similar to most of the Zebra F refills that you'll find on the market. And then, of course, we have the tip itself. The tip off the one that I built has more of a smaller spring that's kind of stuck in there. It's a little bit longer, as you can see, and I had to modify that a little bit in order for it to work really well in this particular tip. But over here on the Zebra FXMD, the tip itself is almost identical. I'd say actually it is probably identical. And the spring itself is the only difference between the two. As you can see, this spring is much shorter and a little bit wider as well. So that would be really the only difference there. I'm sure it's just a little bit better of a design for the particular cartridge and the style of the body and the clicker itself. But if everything works in conjunction well together, and as you can see I was clicking it earlier, it works very well. It's very smooth. There isn't any hang-ups. Easy in and easy out. There isn't any type of ability, I guess, in your pocket to have to accidentally click it. That's not very probable, I guess. You're not going to have ink leaking all over your pocket very easily with this FXMD. So for $15 shipped to your house, that's a really good pen, guys. For under $20, it certainly is a great alternative for a do-it-yourself tactical pen if you guys are looking for something that isn't branded as a tactical pen. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, take her easy.